Yeah, that's an interesting subject, but your conclusion is there is no truth, and that harm doesn't matter because everything you harm dies, and once it's dead, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if it was happening on Mars, just as a rational organism, I'd still become invested. I'd still care about the underdog. So I just don't even understand how you can be so glib. There's no way you don't understand the difference between a good day and a bad day. So it's just idiotic to claim you can't tell the difference and that you know you'd rather have a good day than a bad day. What motivates me, I think quite obviously, is panic and a recognition of terrible, horrible circumstances. So yes, of course, people who are fighting for something precious, okay, are going to be energized, right? They're going to show up for the war, and they're going to be all full of, I got to stop the monsters coming, the Nazis are coming, the Nazis are coming. Why? When I was a kid, I said, what the fuck? They're burning caterpillars off the tree. The dog's only got 3 legs. That man over there's only got 1 leg. I'm saying, what the fuck? What the fuck? And this is coming from the guy who calls it a cult. I mean, and who couldn't be bothered figuring out what my motives are. And he's talking about caricatures. Shit. All of them at one time or another came out of an asshole somewhere on this planet. It's all made out of shit. Now, anger is something to worry about? Anger is a bad thing? You shouldn't be angry at assholes? So you think somebody's an asshole, you're confident they're an asshole, they're doing asshole things on the internet, and you shouldn't get angry? Yeah, get angry, damn it. So by doing that, by simply doing that tiny bit of responsible thinking, recognizing that you shouldn't drive your car on the road if you know the brakes are bad, that to him is sadistic. You're being a sadistic bastard if you inform your neighbor that you heard their brakes squeaking and you don't think they should take their car out on the road. If you do that, you're guilt-mongering. You're a sadistic fuck. Okay? The only thing you should ever do is recognize responsibility and try to act accountably, as if you're going to be accountable. That's all. Okay? Don't bother with guilt, though. It's a waste of time. Don't hurt yourself over your failures. Compensate for them. They felt a little bit responsible for something they actually did do. They cheated on the wife and got herpes, and, they're feeling a little bit bad. So we got to fix it for them, because we can't have people feeling guilty and bad about fucking somebody else over. You're not going to go down with it. You're going to take us down with it. You're going to create a dystopia. We're going to live in some kind of AK-47 shitland. All of your creation. That's right. You monsters will perpetuate harm and suffering on this planet. Cancer will have fun. Okay? For decades, centuries to come because of assholes like you.
Have fun. Use it for your own purposes. Use the caricature that he paints it.
Really, whatever. Isn't that just a brilliant thing to do with your life? Use shit up. Yeah, don't try to make a better argument. Don't try to be a better man. No, be a user. You think you're doing something for me? You think my life is improved or me having to even waste my time? Like I said, how many times have I said it? I mean, I'm just preposterously amazed that I got on the internet, a place I thought intelligent people would be, and I have to argue in defense of theories like suffering sucks. You know how profoundly disappointed I am? The depths of the disappointment, I just can't even come close to expressing the depth of my disappointment that this is what I have to do. I have to waste my time explaining why. Because the Holocaust, all the victims are dead, it doesn't mean anything.
More friction than function. So, the hard problem came up in this first lecture, and the idea that consciousness needs some explanation, that it is the proof of some necessary the consciousness, some cause that goes beyond function, because they would imply the argument that somehow, without feeling, we could still have that function, that we could still have intelligence, the capacity to reason, and the capacity to learn. And I would argue that you could not. You have to have something that synthesizes the idea of correct and incorrect. And it has to be, that idea has to be separate from the engine that's processing. It has to be separate from the agenda engine. It has to be separate from the engine that figures out how to score the goal. They can't have intimate knowledge of each other in the sense that you can't create purpose that way. The purpose has to be veiled, mysterious, or goal, maker, function, rose-colored glasses. They're perversions of false and fake values and hopes that are just toxic to the truth. They're distortions, pollutions, created by the biological mechanism that resists a narrative that doesn't maintain aggressive play by the individual, because that's what we're built to be. We don't solve a problem, we make problems.